Yo, welcome back to the channel. A pre-match preview for Orlando Pirates game against Magesi. I mean, this should be a walk in the park for Orlando Pirates. Magesi United haven't been in that great, haven't been in great form. I expect Orlando Pirates to just to win this game easily. And seeing the starting 11 of Orlando Pirates, they went very strong. They went very, very strong. I thought maybe they will rest players like RELE MOFOKENG, Saleng, but yeah, they went strong. I mean, you have MABASO in the starting lineup. You have Manapule Saleng in the starting lineup. You have Hotto in the starting lineup. You have also, I'm glad to see Kabelo Dlamini being given a chance. And yeah, it's one of my very, very underrated player, Kabelo Dlamini. Very, very underrated player at Orlando Pirates. I feel like Orlando Pirates fans don't really appreciate Kabelo Dlamini. And also, I mean, sometimes football is very harsh because I mean, Relebule Mofokeng has been it's been in top form. Monopoly Saleng has been in top form, and okay, only Tito Masonga hasn't been in that form. He's the only player that maybe I would say maybe he should be benched, but like he's not in the starting lineup. So today, the coach Jose Raviero decided to give Kabelo Dlamini a place in the starting in the starting 11. I'm glad to see him in the starting 11. Hopefully, he does come through with the top performance. Patrick Masonga starting the game on the bench. I mean, I can't recall the last time Patrick Masonga not being in the starting 11. Whenever he's fit, I'm used to him always starting whenever he's fit. But then today, the coach Jose Riviero decided that he's gonna start Patrick Masonga on the bench. Honestly, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all because I love Kabelo Dlamini. I think Kabelo Dlamini he has the potential. He's one of the best players at Orlando Pirates. If Kabelo Dlamini was given a fair chance, I think he has what it takes to start for this Orlando Pirates. Just that like you have Relebule Mofokeng and Monopoly Saleng on either side of Orlando Pirates wing. So it's very, very difficult for Kabelo Dlamini to break into the starting 11 of Orlando Pirates. And also talks about depth of Orlando Pirates. They have a serious depth. They have serious depth, Orlando Pirates, and they can go all the way. They can go all the way. They already won the MTN 8. Started the season like a house on fire. They started the season on top form, like they've been doing in the past 3 seasons. I mean, adding counting this season of 2024-2025, Orlando Pirates since 2022-2023, they started the season well, winning the MTN 8. Then 2023 and 2024 also started the season like a house on fire, won the MTN 8 again. Even this season, they did the same thing. So my only thing that I have with Orlando Pirates, can they keep this form throughout the season? They haven't been able to do so in the past seasons. So it's going to be difficult. It's going to be interesting to see if they can keep the form until the end of the season because they want to win the league this season. Oh my God, wait. They want to win the league this season. So winning the league requires form. Winning the league requires consistency. Winning the league requires like winning the games that like normally winning the games or even when you're not playing well because you can't play well throughout the season. They need to dig deep, find that within themselves. So but then with today, I mean, honestly, Magesi, I mean, I don't think Magesi has what it takes. I don't think Magesi will pose any threat or any danger to Orlando Pirates. I expect Orlando Pirates to win this game with easy. I expect this game to be a walk in the park for Orlando Pirates. I mean, they have all the advantages. They are playing at home at Orlando Stadium. I expect the stadium to be full. I mean, this will be their first game at home since they won MTN 8. So it will be a bit of a celebration for Orlando Pirates fans. So I expect Orlando Pirates to put like to 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 put away Magesi. I think I'll expect Orlando Pirates to come out and demolish Magesi. I don't expect anything less than 2 goals from Orlando Pirates. Anything less than 2 goals would be a disappointment. It would be a disappointment because one thing I know about Orlando Pirates, they score goals. I think we can all attest to that. Orlando Pirates score goals. Orlando Pirates create chances, and Orlando Pirates demolish teams. If they find weaknesses from any team that they play against, they they will take advantage of the of those opportunities that the opponents present to them. I mean, we saw what they did against Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch slept, and Orlando Pirates took advantage of Stellenbosch's weaknesses. And even today, man, like I said, I expect this to be a walk in the park for Orlando Pirates. Even though I have slight hope. I'm like, I really hope, but then it's a false. Like honestly, like is it's a copium. Like I'm kind of like hoping that Stellenbosch will provide something, a bit of a disappointment, because with cup competitions, anything is possible. With cup competitions, anything is possible. We've seen Baroka in the past eliminating Kaizer Chiefs in cup competitions or in the net bank. We've seen these small teams coming through, man. These small teams coming through and beating these big teams. I mean, Stellenbosch hasn't been in that great form, so they really need to. They really need results today in this game. They really need results today. So let's hope that, like, I mean, I know it's not gonna happen. I know it's not. I would love to see it happen. Yo, man, there's nothing I would love more than Stellenbosch coming through and beating Orlando Pirates. Imagine if they can do that. Yo, man, that would be like, yo, man, that would make my day. Honestly, like that would be like that would make my day in jail. Like I would love to see that happen. Paris, and then they have Sibisi and Sesame as in center back. They have Dino, Van Rooyen at the right back, and then I think this is a mistake from SofaScore. Don Hotto should be the left back. And then in midfield is Rasebocha, Silayalo, and Kim Widi. I expect Kim Widi, or either Kim Widi or Dlamini should partner Rasebocha in midfield. And then the front four, Relebile Saleng, left wing, Monopoly Saleng, right wing, and then I expect Mabaso to play here as a number 10. Either Mabaso or Kim Widi should be here playing as a number 10, and then Chofacha Mabasa as a number 9 for Orlando Pirates. A strong start 11 from Orlando Pirates. A strong start 11. I mean, this is the team that like you expect if Orlando Pirates were to play Kaizer Chiefs or Mamelodi Sundowns or SuperSport, any big team in South Africa. This the kind of team that you'd see. Maybe with the exception of I would say maybe whoever that is replacing Patrick Masangwe, because I would expect Patrick Masangwe to play in that game. So Orlando Pirates went very strong. Orlando Pirates went very strong. They are not underestimating Magesi. They are not. They don't want. They want to keep winning. They want to keep winning games, and they also want to finish the game very early. They don't want to. They don't want this game to go to extra time. They want this game uh, to be they don't want Magesi to have any chance. They don't want Magesi to have any chances in this game. With Magesi, they have Elvis Chipezeze. Man, I don't like this guy, man. This guy with wasting time. And then today, I want him to come to the party. Today, I want Chipeseze to come to the party. Let Magesi stay in the game until 90th minute, or let Magesi get that goal, man. Let Magesi get that one goal and lead Orlando Pirates. That's when I know that Chipeseze will come to the party. I know Chipeseze will come through with those antics of wasting time. So, and then right back they have Tsepo Mashio, and then they have John Managa Mokone left back. Then they have Limbigane Mzava, and Lehlea Ronolo Mokone in center back. And then they have Samuel Dapo and Diolin Mekwa. Oh, Dylan Mekwa still playing. Ah, man, this boy has so much potential, man. I remember even Mamelodi Sundowns wanted him, but yeah, man, Dylan Mekwa. Oh man, I forgot about this. I forgot about him. And then they have Dylan Abraham's right wing, and then Edmo Shirambandare, former Kaizer Chiefs, and then they have Topo Kakore, and then Wonderboy Makulu. So yeah, good team from Magesi, but then do they have any chance against Orlando Pirates? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, unfortunately. It's not gonna happen. They're not gonna get anything from this game. Um, but then we cannot stop hoping. We cannot stop hoping as the rival fans. And then in bench, Orlando Pirates have Melusi Buthelezi, and then Thabiso Monyane, Innocent Maela, and Dabai Ndlodlo. Why is Ndlodlo not starting this game? why isn't Londlo not starting this game? Because Orlando Pirates are very thin in midfield. So I would have expected Londlo to be in the starting lineup in this game. So I'm disappointed with that, with Londlo starting the game on the bench. I mean, he hasn't played much this season because Makaula Mbata have made that midfield their own, and also Orlando Pirates still have a player like their captain, who's not, I think, is injured right now. So I was talking about Miguel Team. So Miguel Team has been injured for some time now. So Orlando Pirates very very thin in midfield. I mean, that's the literally pretty much missing their main their main midfield players, because Miguel Team has been missing throughout the season. Mbata also missing, Makaula missing. So yeah, Orlando Pirates is very very thin in midfield. So I think that's the position that like Magesi should take advantage of, because like I said, I would have expected Glondlo to be in this game so that they can solidify their midfield. Stellenbosch could not do that in the last game. So if there's one weakness in this Orlando Pirates, is the midfield, and I hope that like Magesi can crowd that midfield, make it difficult for Orlando Pirates to get hold of the ball. And because there's a serious weakness in Orlando Pirates, Rasivucha, does he have what it takes to actually to take control of this game and then be the main player in midfield of Orlando Pirates? I don't think so, because like he really doesn't start that many games. Today is starting because Orlando Pirates are missing their players in midfield. They are missing players in midfield, because if Mbata was available, if Miguel Tim was available, if Makaula was available, Rasibucha wouldn't even be in this in the team today. So Magesi need to take advantage of that. They really need to take advantage of that, because if there's no other way or any weaknesses besides the midfield, and games are won in midfield, I hope that like the coaches of Clinton Larson did his own homework, and he knows the Orlando Pirates weaknesses, and he takes advantage of the Orlando Pirates weaknesses. So other than that, I want to go through other games that we're gonna have today. We're gonna have KAIZER Chiefs against Super Sport. It's gonna be a messy. That one is, it's gonna be a big game. It's gonna be a massive game. And KAIZER Chiefs in top form. KAIZER Chiefs going to this game in top form. Yes, they lost their last game. Did they lose? Yeah, their last league game. So Super Sport, they have the team. They have Gavin Hunt as the coach. Will he be looking for revenge? Because we know that like how he was dismissed as KAIZER Chiefs after like he took them to the CAF Champions League. Will he come to this game to prove a point? Because I expect Peter Mgawa to be full to capacity. It's gonna be a massive game, that one, and I'm so glad that like it will be played in the evening at 8 o'clock. It's gonna be a big game. It's gonna be a big game. We're gonna have a pre-match analysis for that, and also hopefully we'll have a watch along for that game. But then yeah, I expect it's gonna. I expect big games today. Like I said, Mamelodi Sundowns are also playing against the Golden Arrows at 6 o'clock. We'll also have a pre-match analysis and post-match analysis for that game. Let's hope that we're gonna have like a big result. Let's hope that we will have like shocking results after today, because tomorrow fixtures are not that interesting. I think we have Richards Bay and Sikukune. I mean, who really cares about those? And Tis Galaxy plays Tis Galaxy and Chippa United also tomorrow. So today is the big day for Super Saturday, man. Like should I really hope that we will have those results that like we did not anticipate. Um, Let me just see the Orlando Pirates fans' reactions regarding their starting 11. Okay, let me see. I see us scoring 3 goals here. Phezu kwabo Bafana, not taking anything less than 3 goals. Like I said, anything less than 2 goals would be a disappointing. Would be a disappointment from Orlando Pirates because honestly, they should take Magesi to the cleaners. Magesi stand no chance, and Orlando Pirates needs to prove that in the field of play because anything less than 2 goals, it's a disappointment. Anything less than 2 goals, I expect Mabaso to get a goal. I expect Relebule Mofokeng to get a goal. I expect Saleng to get a goal. I pretty much expect the Orlando Pirates front row to get a goal. And also they went very, very strong. They went very, very strong. It shows that like they want to win this game. They want to finish this game early on. And let me see something here. Thank God Tito is not starting. Very fair from coach. He's not doing well lately. We need to give other players a chance. Yeah, yeah. But then again, for Tito to regain his form, he needs to be playing. As much as like I understand why the coach benched Tito, uh, but would he have benched him if Orlando Pirates was playing, maybe let's for example was playing Kaizer Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns, or any of the big teams? I don't think so. So yeah, Tito Masong needs to be playing in order to regain his form. But then again, a player like Kabelo Dlamini also deserves his chance. So a player like Kabelo Dlamini needs to be brought on, prove himself, give Tito Masong a run for his money, and also with the fixtures, because like there's a lot of games coming. There's a lot of games still coming. So yes, the coach needs to utilize his full squad. So every player needs to be given his chance. I don't think the coach benched I don't think the coach benched uh, Tito Masong mainly because maybe he's not in a great form. I think maybe it has to do more with the rotation and giving other players a chance. So let's see what Kabelo Dlamini does today. Let's see if he can grab that opportunity with both hands, get a couple of assists, or maybe even get a goal. Because it's possible. I mean, you're not gonna get a weaker opposition in South African top flight football than Magesi. Magesi, honestly, like Orlando Pirates should just demolish them. Like Orlando Pirates should. I mean, I don't, as much as like as I said, like I hope that Magesi do something. I also need to be realistic that like they're not gonna give that Orlando Pirates no, they're not gonna be threat to Orlando Pirates, and they should not be a threat to Orlando Pirates. So I'm sorry, I'm being distracted because I'm also watching Tottenham against West Ham here, and Tottenham is leading 4-1, and yeah, English Premier League is giving us goals. I hope that this game will also the game that we're doing here, Orlando Pirates and Magesi, will also provide us with goals because we need goals, man. We need goals provide us with give us entertainment. We don't want 1-0 goals. We don't want 1-0 games. We don't want 2-0 games. We want excitement. We want excitement. I mean 63rd minutes, and already 5 goals have been scored in London. So I hope that like we can also have the same thing there in Orlando Stadium, and also a packed out stadium. Let's have a packed out stadium, man. People in Orlando Pirates won the trophy. Come out in numbers. Make it a celebration. Make it a celebration. Because yes, you deserve it. The players need to be celebrated, and also they need to be appreciated because they've been giving you guys trophies. And one thing that you've been doing in the last since the league has started, Orlando Pirates fans, kudos to you because you've been selling out stadiums, you've been coming out in numbers, and I expect the same energy even today. I expect the same energy, and yeah, and Saleng. I know this the coach direction, but I still don't understand why we are not starting and fielding most of our players who haven't seen game time. Why are we still playing Saleng, Rele, Sesame, and them? Our Ndlondlo, Moleleki, and team should be starting and playing. A good, yeah, I think that's a good take from Bam Sinoko because, like I said, I would have loved to see Ndlondlo in this game. I would have loved Ndlondlo being given a chance because I mean, be given a chance against Magesi, you're not gonna be given a chance against Stellenbosch. You're not gonna be given a chance to start a game against the likes of SuperSport and other big teams. So I thought this was gonna be a good game to fill players, those fringe players. So, but then I think maybe the coach might have wanted to start strong, finish this game by halftime. Maybe if they're leading by 3 goals, and then is start giving those fringe players that don't normally start games a chance. So also I can see both sides, and also remember these players are coming from international breaks, and pretty much you would say they had like 2 weeks break because Rele didn't play much at Bafana Bafana. Sesame didn't play at Bafana Bafana. Players like Saleng was not selected for Bafana Bafana. So most of these players that are playing for Orlando Pirates today, they pretty much had like a 2 weeks break. So I can see both sides. I can see both sides of the argument because the players haven't been active as much as like yes they've been practicing, they've been training, but they haven't had like a competitive game. So I think maybe Orlando Pirates coach wanted to want the Orlando Pirates to win this game as early as possible, so that he can start resting players. Dion Hotto, I mean, out of this play in this Orlando Pirates starting 11, I think only Dion Hotto played majority of the games during international breaks. Rele only played about like 20 minutes in the Bafana Bafana game. I think even less than that. And then Kabelo Dlamini was not selected. Monopoly Saleng was not selected. Kimvindi, I'm not sure if he was selected for his nation. Trevor Chumabas was not selected. Sipochen was not or didn't play. So these players they literally had 2 weeks of doing nothing. So I understand why the coach started I mean the first team, because if maybe they had not started them, they would have like maybe had like 3 weeks without playing, without like playing a competitive game, which is a lot. Which is a lot. Yeah, I understand why, but then I would have loved to see Ndlondo playing, just to solidify that the Orlando Pirates midfield. Because if you're being honest, the midfield of Orlando Pirates is not that strong and can be taken advantage of. And will Magesi do that? Hopefully Magesi do take advantage of the midfield of Orlando Pirates. I'm sorry, I meant to say that. Let me just tune into Super Sport here and see if we don't have live pictures from Orlando. But then with let me just go to Kaizer Chiefs game against Super Sport. Ah man, that one I think with the way Kaizer Chiefs fans are so excited about this season, I really hope that they win, man. I really hope that Kaizer Chiefs win, because if they don't win, if Kaizer Chiefs don't win their game against Super Sport, huh, like like I can just imagine the scenes. I can just imagine the scenes, because I expect Peter Mugaba to be full to capacity. I expect Super Sports, I mean Peter Mugaba to be full with Kaizer Chiefs fans. And you know what? I didn't want to do a live watch along for that game, but for that possibility of Kaizer Chiefs being knocked out, for that possibility of Kaizer Chiefs being knocked out, I'm gonna do a live watch along for that game. And yeah, man, I'm gonna be here for those tears from Kaizer Chiefs fans, man. Because one thing I'm certain about today is that one of the big teams gonna get knocked out. Will it be Orlando Pirates? Will it be Mamelodi Sundowns? Or will it be Kaizer Chiefs? One of these three, one of these big 3 teams will not go to the next stage. And I think we can all guess which team will not go through. I think we can all guess which team will not go through, because I mean Supersport is a big team. Supersport has top players. Supersport United has a top coach. And Supersport United in the 2015-16, somewhere there, they used to win trophies a lot. And don't ask them underestimate Supersport. Don't underestimate Supersport. So hence I'm saying that one's gonna be interesting game. It's gonna be interesting game. And Kaizer Chiefs fans need to be careful. They need to tread carefully. And also, Orlando Pirates, Magesi hasn't been in that great form. Yes, they won against Golden Arrows and also drew the last league game. Can Magesi do something? can Magesi do something? Moving on from Magesi, let's talk about Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm talking about like the possibilities of one of these big teams being eliminated. Why I don't think Mamelodi Sundowns will get eliminated in the first stage, because last season we were eliminated in the first game of Carling knockout. We were eliminated by TS Galaxy. I'll never forget the game. So with that in mind, I don't think all Mamelodi Sundowns would want to get eliminated in the first match of like they did last season. And also, could Orlando Pirates players be on honeymoon? Are they still on honeymoon? Are they still on honeymoon? Are they still excited of their win again in of MTN 8 victory? Will they be resting on their laurels? Will they still be on honeymoon? Are they still drunk from the champagnes that they drank after the game? Are they still Is there a bit of complacency creeping in Orlando? I hope so. I hope that, like, even if maybe it's just a tiny bit, because I get eliminated. I don't want Kaizer Chiefs to get eliminated. If I'm being honest, I don't want Kaizer Chiefs to get eliminated, because I think the longer Kaizer Chiefs is in this current knockout cup, I think the more interesting it's going to be, because but Orlando Pirates, I'm looking at you with a sad eye, because because I mean you guys are still excited, and also I need to say this: I'm disappointed to seeing that like Orlando Stadium is not sold out. It's not even. I mean, it's not even like, I think it's like, it must be like 15% full. There's like more empty seat than fans in the stadium. So that is disappointing. I would have I would have loved to see at least, like, if it was maybe 50% sold, because this should be a celebration. Orlando Pirates won the trophy just 2 weeks ago. Orlando Pirates fans should be coming out in numbers to celebrate their team winning that trophy. I mean, they won it in Durban, KZN. So this is their first league game. I mean, first game at home since MTN 8 trophies. So yeah, man. Disappointing numbers from the fans. Disappointing numbers, considering that it's Saturday. I mean, it's not a midweek game, so you'd expect such numbers if the game was played midweek. So yeah, I'm not really impressed with Orlando Pirates fans. I'm not happy with Orlando Pirates fans. I mean, that's disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Anyways, I'm just gonna stop the stream here. I'll see you guys after the game, man. I hope, I hope, I hope. I'll, the post match analysis will be fun. Will be fun. We'll have like surprising result. We'll have maybe Magesi providing us with drama. I hope so. I hope so. Anyways, bye.